Interrupt you here. We've got breaking news right now on the SpaceX. It has exploded. We want to take you back to Cape Canaveral right here because look at this video. We just saw the launch. The SpaceX actually exploded. Listen to this. All right, we want to take you back to Cape Canaveral right now with Keating live on the ground to tell us what just happened. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Everything looked crystal clear until about 2 minutes into this launch as the SpaceX rocket with the Dragon capsule fully loaded with 4,000 pounds of experiments and food and water and resupplies for the astronauts on the space station. Suddenly, after the smoke had disappeared and you can see the flare of the rocket as it was continuing upwards and eastwards, suddenly there was a second burst of smoke you could see even with our own eyes from the ground here. And then shortly thereafter, that was about 2 minutes into the launch, shortly thereafter the public announcement came on and said, yes, in fact, we do have a failure. There was a lot of wonder whether that was simply we were seeing the first stage separate from the second stage of the rocket, but it does appear that the entire payload has now headed down towards the Atlantic Ocean and will be an entire loss. This is hundreds of millions of dollars down the drain. There were dozens of experiments, including 30 student experiments on board. People spent years and years to get these experiments into a payload. So a devastating loss for everybody involved with this launch. And of course, for Elon Musk, the founder and president of SpaceX, the third attempt to try to get reusable rockets, which will save the company 100 times the cost of sending cargo and humans eventually up into space. They could not obviously make that third attempt to see if they could properly upright land that first stage rocket on that floating drone ship 200 miles east of Jacksonville. So we are still awaiting better details from SpaceX as to what exactly might have happened, whether it was during the separation between the first and second stages of the rocket and somehow an explosion happened there. But we can tell you with absolute authority, this mission is a total failure and a big setback right now. As we learn more information, we'll get back to you.
Yeah, obviously a big setback for the program and for Elon Musk, of course, who led that program. We want to just point out that this was unmanned. That's very important.